God bless you, everybody. Not going to be before you too long. I have two dreams that I want to share. Two very short dreams. And they have nothing to do with each other. The first dream, I am outside and I'm like observing myself. Like it's me, but I'm outside of myself looking. And I see above my head is all of this, and it was just imputed to me. It was all of this space junk above my head, like floating in the atmosphere, like in the sky, and I could see it. And I just knew that it was just space junk, space trash, whatever you want to call it. And there was a great sense of just sadness, like that's not supposed to be there. That's not natural. Just a great sense of sadness about it. So, um, when I woke up, it was pretty much self explanatory to me that, God is just not pleased with all the space junk, all the space trash from all the missions back and forth to outer space, and all the junk that they leave up there. About a month ago, it was in the news that, a part of a satellite was falling down back into our atmosphere. And the news kept saying, oh, well, don't worry about it, but we don't know where it's going to land. It'll probably land in the ocean, but don't worry about it. Like it was no big deal. They really didn't know where the thing was going to land. And it did land in the ocean. But um, don't be surprised if you see a lot more of space junk just falling to the ground. Um, I believe that's what I'm seeing. And also, what I was feeling is the blatant disregard as humans for, you know, it's bad enough, that we're destroying the earth, but we're also destroying destroying outer space. That part wasn't given to man, and we're up there just basically littering. So the only thing we can do, because none of us here are, well, as far as I know, none of us are astronauts or anything or major politicians. So one of the things that we can do is at least just pray for your area that this stuff doesn't re-enter the atmosphere in your neck of the woods. Also, that pray that people's hearts change, people in power. Pray for them that you know they come up with some sort of plan to clean up after themselves. When I was growing up, it was like you mess up, you clean up. So if there's junk just flying around up there needs to be. I mean, these people are rocket scientists. They can figure out how to clean it up and bring it back down and dispose of it properly. So, however you feel led to pray about it, um, however you feel led to pray about it, just go ahead and pray. Um, Second dream, like I said, they have nothing to do with each other. The second dream was about a. I just have to give you a little backstory. I just noticed, like, around, like I say, around my temple area, like, my hair is not as thick as it used to be. So, like, there's little spots, like, on both sides of my hair, of my head. And it kind of bothered me a little bit. Nobody wants to see that, especially as a female. Like, nobody wants to see that, right? And then you start thinking, well, like, is it gonna get any little bit worse, or like, what's gonna happen? Like, right now, it's not really noticeable, but I notice it because it's me. You notice yourself. You know all your flaws and things like that. So I didn't even really pray about it. Went to bed, And the Lord just showed me. It was like, it wasn't even really a dream, but it was just like uh, fenugreek, fenugreek, and I'm probably saying it wrong. Fenugreek, fenugreek, and it was just like the words were being said, like you have to rub it in, like you have to rub it in that area. So I just knew when I woke up that God was saying that there was something called an herb called fenugreek that promotes hair growth. Um, and from time to time, God will show me different herbs that do different things for the body. And so, a lot of times people say, well, that's not a major issue. Like, why would God be concerned about that? Well, God has put medicine and herbs on the earth. And a lot of times what happens is as Christians, people sometimes people can think of, oh well, herbs, that's got to do with witchcraft. No, actually it doesn't. Like, yeah, sometimes witches will use herbs and different things and bat wings and iron newt and all that stuff to to conjure up certain things, but that's not its original intent. That was not what God originally intended. He uses um there's even scripture in the Bible a couple of times that says the leaves of the something. Okay, I know I'm destroying this, but the meaning is the same. The leaves of the trees for the healing of the nation, something like that. So God has these herbs. A lot of things that we call weeds just growing in our backyard is actually herbs for our healing. And our body is very important, and the way you see yourself and your self-esteem, that's all important. So like I said, from time to time God will give me information about different herbs to help with the healing of the body. And so and and it seems so superficial, but I could really go deep. I could really go deep with this, because it's like sometimes the hair loss is just a symptom of other things that are going on in your body. So while you're on your way to healing, because I believe that healing and deliverance is a process. It's not like just a snap, ding, oh, I'm healed, delivered. I believe it's on a continuum. It's like a process. You're getting freer and freer as you grow in the Lord. So anyway, um, back to the fenugreek. So um, I when the Lord showed me this, I looked it up, and it's all this stuff on YouTube about fenugreek seeds and how to process it to make your own like hair balm and stuff like that. So a lot of you may have already heard of this and know of this, but for those of you that don't, you're suffering from some type of hair loss or whatever like that. Fenugreek, I've been using it for a week now, and I see little tiny hair growth. So little fuzz. So it does work. I have been using it for 1 week, and I already see results. Um, how I've been using it, like I said, but you can go on YouTube and find all different recipes of how to use it, and then I believe that there's also products out there that you can buy that already have it. Um, So, but how I used it is the day that God gave me the dream, I walked into a drugstore, and I wasn't really looking for it, but it was on sale. So, it was in capsules. So what I did was I opened the capsules up, mixed some argan oil in it, and began to rub it on the spots on my scalp. And that's how I've been using it. But for me, I believe the Lord was highlighting to me the powder. There's all different ways you can use it, but I believe God was highlighting to me the powder. So, if anyone is aware of this fenugreek and has already been using it, um, please comment. Let me know. Maybe there's a product already made product out there that where I don't have to, because I'm kind of being lazy, where I don't have to mix it up myself. Maybe there's something already made, or maybe there's an easier way to do it. If you have any information on that, please feel free to comment um, on the comments. So those are the two dreams. Yeah. So I know they were totally different, but that's what I'm seeing. So, all right, guys, I love you. God bless you. Take care.